everybody, Tanisha here, coming to you guys with a review for Library and Educational Services LLC. This is a homeschool review crew opportunity. I'm really excited about this because we received several books from their wholesale online store, and they sell them at very discounted rates, anywhere from 30 to 70%. And I'm excited to share with you our experience with the sets we purchased, plus some extras that we picked on our own. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so the first thing that I will be discussing with you are our picks from the Reinforced Hardcover Library Binding nonfiction books. Now, most of these do come in sets. There are some single books that we purchased I'll be sharing as well. So the first set I let Bear pick, and he picked the Graphic History of the American West set. Okay. So we got the Pony Express, the Oregon Trail, the Explorations of Lewis and Clark, the Battle of Little Bighorn, and the Battle of the Alamo. Okay, so Bear, as I'm flipping through this, go ahead and tell me what you thought about this being a graphic presentation of history rather than just being a regular history book.
I liked it being a graphic book because it kind of gives you more thought to the scene. Kind of gives you the scene, except like it gives you the scene. And you don't have to kind of imagine it. It kind of gives you a scene, but you don't have to do as much thinking.
So it gives you a visual of what's going on rather than you having to use your imagination to create the scene. This gives you the actual visual. Okay. And do you think that this set is age appropriate? Because this was in the sixth grade section. Do you think this is age appropriate for your grade level?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here we have the next set of books that we chose, and this is the All About Baby Zoo Animals, and it is a set of 6 books. So we have baby zebras, pandas, monkeys, lions, giraffes, and elephants, all at the zoo doing their thing. So the one thing that I really liked about these books is that they had some vocabulary words with pictures. Down here, I thought this was definitely age appropriate. This was in the preschool and kindergarten section. It has different sections within the book so that we can know what we are learning about. And it has very simple text, which worked well for my preschooler, for her to be able to see what words as I was going through them. And then for my son, who is finishing up kindergarten and going into 1st grade, who is an early reader, he is able to read these words very easily. The pictures were nice and clear. And then again, as we saw with some of the vocabulary words, as we see them throughout the book, we're able to point them out and match them up. So I really did like this series, and I thought this was really cute. And I do think it was a good price because these are very good quality, sturdy books. All right, so the next book that we had to choose was a Who Is book, and Bear chose Who Is Michael Jordan. So Bear, what did you think of this book?
I thought it was really cool because I got to learn some things about that I didn't know. I got to learn around what times the players came and key players that actually helped the team go to the NBA Finals and do their 2 3-peats.
That's Spike Lee. I know them glasses anywhere. Sure is. That's Spike Lee. Look at him. Okay. What did you think about the graphics?
I thought they were really cool. I thought they went with the characters really well, and I thought they did a really good job of kind of showing you what's going on.
Okay. And definitely they are recognizable because I immediately recognized Spike Lee as we were flipping through here. I mean, the artist did a really good job drawing. All right, and then next we had to pick a Lifehouse Theater on Air production, and I chose Hiding in Plain Sight. This is a true story about a couple who were married while in slavery. They were both owned by 2 different masters, and so they actually escaped slavery and were able to make it to freedom. And then they also escaped when the federal law came out that you can go back and retrieve your slaves even from freed states, and they actually escaped again and went on to Europe and then came back later to reside back in Georgia. So this is a story about the Kraft family, and I was really excited about listening to this. I liked it because it was a theater production and not necessarily an audiobook, so you got to hear various people giving their voices. Princess, will you please tell us what your favorite part was?
So the order is about the thing was very down when the whip was whipping, and we had to talk about it today.
Yes, so one of the slaves did get a whipping during this book, and that part stood out to her. She has not heard anything like that before, but I was really proud of how she processed it and understood it. All right, thank you for sharing that with us. So Bam Bam, will you please tell us your favorite part of this production that we listened to today? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part when they got away from the whatchamacallit.
From the federal people that were coming to get them, the federal law that was coming to get them, the sheriffs and things.
Yes.
Oh, okay? What about that was your favorite?
Well, when the guy escaped before they got.
That's right. So he liked how they were. They had people that helped them escape, the locals, because they had became a part of the community and they had been free for 2 years. And here they go coming to mess with people who are good citizens, and they did not like that. And so right now I'm flipping through while Bear is going to speak. I'm going to continue flipping through the curriculum guide. Now you can download these corresponding curriculum guides for free, and they are included with your purchase of these productions. So Bear, what was your favorite part of listening to this?
My favorite part was hearing their plan and hearing them doing their journey. Cause in the book, the husband disguised the wife as a man. Cause the wife had lighter skin, so she looked more lighter than him. So. And back then, they wouldn't let a black man go with a white woman. And so...
Yeah, so that was very clever of them. And so with the curriculum guide, I just went ahead and printed it out. I could have actually kept it on my phone, though. I just used it to answer questions. I didn't use the facts because we just got through studying this, but I did use it to ask the questions and to my children after we got done listening to the production. This production was a little bit over an hour long, and it was very, very good, very informative, and I think the actors did a very good job of displaying or portraying the characters just by using their voice, their feelings, and the issues that were going on at the time, and the weight and the plight of the story. I think they did a very good job conveying that with just their voice. The Bizarre Science Mummy Secrets book was $3.59. And I like this book because it went over the different types of mummies. There's more than one regular type of mummy. There's different ways that you can find bodies and preserve them, and there's different ways that they're found. So I thought that was very interesting, and I thought Bear would like this book, and he did. So that worked out well. Now this one I thought was a really cute story. My children and my husband love watching the show Swamp People. So of course a crocodile grows up, even though they're looking at gators. It still don't matter. I thought they would like the story. Everything was shipped in a nice box, as you saw in the beginning of the video. It was all shipped via media mail. And since we were going out of town, I had put a hold on our mail because I wanted to make sure that it did not come while we were gone. And the post office was very awesome about making sure that we did not have boxes sitting out at our door while we were out of state for a couple of weeks. So it worked out very well, and the package was nice and neat. Everything was shrink wrapped perfectly, and our experience was very fine. I do think that the books are age appropriate, and I actually will be ordering from them again. The service was excellent. The customer service was excellent, and they did a fine job, I think, even with price wise. And right now they even have a sale going on where some of the books that I've already ordered are on sale for even a cheaper price. So this will be a good time to go by their website and let them know that Tanisha K sent you guys. All right, so that's all I have for you today for this review for Library and Educational Services, LLC. This is just a glimpse of kind of what they have in their catalog. This was included in my package. All right, guys, so don't forget to check the description box below. There you will find information and links, one to the crew blog post, and there you will find reviews from other members of the Homeschool Review Crew. You will also find a link to this company directly to their website so that you can join in on the savings fund. And then you will also find a link to my blog post. Now, if you are going to go through all those links, that's awesome, but definitely check the comment section because there I have a pinned comment, and I will have a link to my blog post that will give you access to everything as well in one place. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video.